We're back. We're playing some more Project Ozone 2. What were we doing in the last stream? We did a couple of things, and I have done a few things since the end of the last stream. I've gone ahead and got these nether seeds up to 10, 10, 10. I spent a while getting the growth, the gain, and the strength all the way up to 10, 10, 10, which is great. And then over here, I've also been working on getting a little bit more steel so that we can start working towards, hopefully, maybe getting into the diesel generator at some point during today's stream. Might not be today's stream, but we'll see. We are still working towards it. And we'll get there when we get there, I guess. So, what I want to work on in today's episode, I don't think I've done anything else. I got these up to full speed. I did a little bit of organizational work, like I added some more item sync modules over here. I added some more of these oak drawers to the end to even things out. So now our draw setup is completely even on both sides. And also, we've got space for things like the electrotine, things like the quartz blocks, and things like the ancient spores, which, as you might have guessed, we're just clogging up everything else in the system. But what I want to work on today is two things. The first thing I want to work on is finally getting a bigger field setup for all of the stuff. Is the server, come on, please, there we go. Okay, that was very loud as well. Hopefully, oh gosh, we're not gonna, it's not gonna be one of those streams, is it? Hopefully everything's gonna be okay. Oh gosh. Alright, so we're going to try, hopefully the server lets us, to make this area over here bigger. Now to do that, we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need more dirt, we are going to need some more wood to surround it, but that's kind of like a secondary thing just to make it look a little bit nicer. And we're also going to have to upgrade the upgrade that's inside of the harvester from iron, probably all the way up to emeralds. I think we'll start with that. We'll go ahead and we'll try and upgrade that as high as we possibly can. I'm pretty sure that we should be able to get it up to the emerald upgrade. Also, one thing I did forget to mention that I have done since the end of last stream is sort this out over here. Our mob spawning salting system is a little bit better than it was before. So now, all the stuff is put in this chest when the mobs are killed from this little box here. I would like to make this bigger at some point and maybe use fans or conveyor belts or something like that to push the mobs towards the grinder. But they all come into here, and then there's a transfer node that pulls out those mob drops, and then what happens is it will go through and it will basically check to see if it can put the item into any one of these caches, and these caches basically contain all of the items that I would like to keep. Oh my gosh, I need to fix this hole, because there's actually no way for me to get out of it without going like /FTGOC, which is /fast travel, by the way. It's a plugin we've got installed on the server. So one second, hold on. Before we do anything, let me grab this one plank of acacia wood and flipping fix the hole in the floor here. It is ridiculous. But basically, all of the stuff, they go around. This is all the stuff that I decided to keep. Anything that is not in its cache, anything that doesn't have a cache will instantly, or will go all the way through and will end up in the trash can over here. And so we shouldn't end up with any backlog whatsoever. So like here, the necrotic bone is going to go straight to the trash can. The magnesia and the sulfur will go into their respective caches, and everything should be good. Everything should be fine. So, let me first of all do this so we never again fall down into this hole, because flipping heck, we should now be able to make the copper upgrade fairly easily. If we put the iron upgrade in here and then just click, that is done. And then if we shift click in the bronze upgrade, we should be able to make that one as well fairly easily. And we cannot, we're missing redstone. Did I request this? Hold on. If we do... No, I don't think I did. One second. Let me see. How many do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I think. I'll do 8 just to be sure, but that should get me all of the stuff, because this stuff is the same in every single version of the recipe. It doesn't change. All that changes is the items that we need. For example, we know we need a little bit of, not osmium, we need a little bit of shiny metal, so I'll take 1, 2, 3 of those. I know I'm going to need 3 diamonds, so I'll take 3 of those. What else do we need? We've got the bronze, we need silver, gold, quartz, and that's about it. Super easy stuff. Silver is done. Gold is super easy. We don't have a ton of gold, but we've got enough to last us for the time being. And then quartz, I'm just going to go ahead and request, because I don't know exactly where it is in the system. And then now that's done, we should be good to go. Could you rename the ender pouches? Yeah, actually, I think we might be able to. Some people did say that I should rename, was it the ender pouches? I think it might have been. You know what? Once we've done this, I will actually look into making an anvil and see if we can't rename those as well, because that is probably a pretty good idea for us. So, let me put all of this stuff into here so I can just go ahead and click. Oh, we don't have the bronze upgrade. We need to make the bronze upgrade first. Okay, let me do this one. Kapow. And done. I wish it was a little bit quicker, but it's fine. It gets the job done. I really wish also that NEI didn't, like, resize itself over and over again. It does kind of annoy me that NEI gets really thin here, and then it gets really wide again when you try and do something like that, and then it changes to all different sizes. It's a real pain in the backside, but it's something that I can get over. Here we go. We'll go ahead and we'll make this one, and then a little bit more grind as we just finish this up. We'll click that one, and then finally the second to last one is this one, and then the actual last one is the emerald one, which we don't have the emeralds for, but that is something that is very easily resolvable, and that's going to allow us to make a 25 by 25 farming area, a completely massive farm that is going to allow us to plant a ton of redstone seeds, a ton of nether seeds, and a ton of gold seeds, which is going to help us an awful lot in the future, actually. We might also look into getting some more seeds in today's episode, maybe like coal, maybe some of the dye seeds, some of the lower end ones, so we can try and get those automated as well. It would be nice, but there we go. That gets us the emerald upgrade, and so now we need to get ourselves a bunch of dirt to make the field bigger. We also need to get a bunch of wood, and before we do any of that, I would like to get myself this anvil. So I don't actually know. The reason why we didn't make the anvil before is because we don't have any iron blocks. So to make iron blocks, you actually have to use the Tinker's Construct smeltery. So let me quickly request 27 iron blocks. We are running out of lava a little bit in here. We should probably at some point hook all of the lava back up, because right now the lava is not actually being pumped to this tank actively. It's just kind of, it's not receiving any lava whatsoever. And so we should fix that at some point. For now though, let me go ahead and grab all 27 iron. We'll throw that into there. When we come back, that will give us 3 blocks of iron, which should be enough to make the anvil. And so now, let me see about getting some dirt. Now, I think the easiest way for us to get dirt is going to be combining zombie brains, saplings, and sand. We can get a ton of dirt that way. We don't have to do any waiting around with the extra hill of barrels, anything like that. All we have to do is go ahead and grab a bunch of these, and also we got a bunch more saplings, by the way, in the storage drawers down below. As you can make earth seeds, you can get a lot of dirt. That actually makes a lot of sense as well. How expensive are earth seeds? If they're cheap enough, we will go ahead and make some of these. So we need 4 Accio, 1 Magnesia, and then 4 dirt. I think we should be able to do that fairly easily, actually. It's probably a lot less, I don't know if it's less time consuming maybe, but we should be able to get a lot more dirt than we can with this, because I'm not actually too sure how many zombie brains we have. If we don't have that many zombie brains, it could be a bit of a pain trying to get that much dirt, but we do have a ton of Magnesio essence, and so if we just take this stuff and craft it up with our newly found infusion stones, we should be able to get all of the Accio essence, is it? Yeah, is it Accio? Yeah, it's Accio, so we actually only need the first infusion stone here, because the earth seeds are one of the first tier of seeds, along with like water seeds, I think. Let me see here. I'm not quite sure what we'd use water seeds for, but yeah, these also are a tier 1 seed. I think we can use it to craft clay. Like, we get water essence, which is apparently, oh, we need it for the catalyst, so we are going to have to get, like, a farm of that going at some point, and we're also going to use it to craft water if we wanted to. But I think we can also use it for clay. We can use it for wood, and yeah, clay's kind of the big one for me, because I guess it probably is a big one. I mean, the other way we could do it is, of course, we could put dust into this barrel over here, and that would get us blocks of clay, and we can probably pulverize those to get actual balls of clay, but it might just be easier to just grow the clay instead of having to use the power on like crafting and then pulverizing and doing all that kind of stuff. So that's probably fine. You can make a water bucket, yeah. But I mean, getting an unlimited water source isn't really all that hard to do, so I'm not quite sure what we do with a water bucket. Is there anything super useful that we could do with a water bucket? I don't really know. There might be, but I don't necessarily think there is. Alright, we are going to have to, actually, now that we've gone through all of that, we are going to have to get at least a couple of dirt. But you know what? I'm just going to grab it from that, like, tree farm that used to be over here. We don't really need this platform anymore because we actually moved our tree farm to an automated one over with the farming station. And so, if we come back over here, we do need to request a vanilla wheat seed. We'll request one of those, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all we need now is that 1 Magnesia seed, which we can get by throwing this guy into a mana pool with apparently half a mana pool worth of mana. But I can tell you now, that right there is not half a mana pool worth of mana. I don't get it. What is this picture supposed to illustrate if not half a mana pool worth of mana? Because I could tell that was not half a mana pool unless we're working with different mana pools or we have some kind of mega mana pool. Anyway, this thing is going to cook up pretty quickly here. We're also going to have to get a little bit more living rock, which I didn't think we had any, but that's fine. I will go ahead and take that. And then once we've got this, we should be pretty much good to go. So we'll do this, we'll do one of these, kapow, and then we just quickly need to grab our Wand of the Forest, which is inside of our golden bag of holding. And also, apparently, I threw my bag on the floor. Didn't mean to do that. Kapow! Alright, we've got ourselves some earth seeds. So, now that we've got those, I should probably also grab some more crop sticks. How good are these on their own, like without any upgrading them? Because of course we can, upgrade these to 10, 10, 10 as well. We can get their growth, their strength, and their gain up with AgriCraft. But by default, I'm not quite sure how good these are. We do, of course, have our watering can. I think it's in my golden bag of holding. It is. I did do a little bit of inventory management between streams here to try and make things just a little bit easier to access, but already we're like, what, 17 minutes into the stream and everything is just already a mess. Look at this inventory. Everything is freaking everywhere. But we'll see how much we get from this. We're only going to get one, like, earth essence from this, and I think we need 4 earth essence to make, what, 32 dirt, if I'm not mistaken? But we can start doing a little bit of crossbreeding whilst we work here. We can start putting them down, and although we probably won't get it up to 10, 10, 10 in, like, today's stream, because it's a bit of a grind and it's a bit boring to watch, we can try and get it up maybe to, like, 3, 3, 4 or something like that, whilst also getting enough of the earth essence here to actually get some dirt. I should have done what I just did there, by the way. What I should have done is use my clippers to get more of these so we can then crossbreed them and also grow them more at a time. We got 61. How much does that get us? Every 8 gets us 48. So that's going to get us a flipping heck of a lot of dirt, actually. Probably still not quite enough. You know what we should probably do, and I realize I'm saying the word probably an awful lot, and I should probably stop doing that. But I probably won't. Alright, let me get rid of this. And then get rid of this one over here. And then, how big is this? I think right now, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 8 and then 9. So 9. What do we want? We want 13 or 12 on each side? Increase the radius by 11. So yeah, we want 12, 24, and then 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. And then we'll do the same thing over on this side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Messed that up a little bit, but don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. And then I guess we can go ahead and just kind of vein mine of this. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the whole base. It didn't. That is fantastic. So now, if we go ahead and grab ourselves a builder's wand, we can actually quite quickly start to expand out this and get it to a nice big size. All right, here we go. We are done. Oh, look at this. Look at all of this space. Flippin' heck. All right, so now we've got all this. First things first, let me get my torches out. I think I put a couple of them into the golden bag of holding here. We have 2 torches. Really? We got 2 torches? Alright, well in that case, let me come over here and request a couple more torches. We got 116 in the system, which is more like it. I will request a stack of them, and then we'll go and put this stuff down. Someone says, psst, tell us the server IP. I can tell you the server IP, but the server's whitelisted, and so you won't be able to join the server. It's a Patreon only server. You can find out more over at patreon.com/GOC. Links are down in the Twitch panels below. Did I just request those torches? I feel like I did, but I feel like they have yet to arrive. Did I not request the torches? Hold on. It's not in the Twitch chat, so not in the Twitch chat. It's not in the in-game chat. Let me try that again. Is the server just dying on me? There we go. Okay. Now we should be able to light this place up. We should probably put down some more water. We've got a little bit of water kind of here in the middle, but we're definitely going to have to put down some more if we want to hydrate this entire area here. We could also look into a little bit of, like, AgriCraft, hydration. We could like get the sprinkler going or something like that, but the sprinkler is a little bit laggy from AgriCraft, and I don't really want to have to deal with that on top of everything else, and so we're probably just going to use normal water for the time being, at least. I would like to get all of these X's gone, especially before the next blood moon, which is probably going to be tonight, because let's face it, every single freaking night is a blood moon, and so let me just quickly kind of finish that up. There we go. All right, let's do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do that. Alright, it's a bit of a mess. It's actually a flipping lot of a mess, but that's fine. Let me see about getting... We probably going to want to get a couple of things. First things first, we want to get a ton of crop sticks. Thankfully, we have got so many sticks, it's actually a little bit ridiculous. So we come over here to, I think it's this chest. Yeah, we've still got a ridiculous number of sticks in here, which is actually really useful for getting this farm going, because we can just quite simply grab our earth essence, do something like that, and then if we shift-click that in, we can get a bunch of crop sticks. So let's do that again. Kapow, kapow. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Okay, so now, guys, comes the seriously fun stuff. Like, you thought that stuff was fun? You thought the farming was fun? This is where it gets really fun, because we have to go ahead and plant crop sticks down on all of these. Yeah, you heard me right. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so now that that's done, that's that big field taken care of. Over here in this chest, here are the seeds that I was talking about. Hold on. Did I not put them in there? Did I put them in here? Did I put them in here? Hold on. Hold on. I definitely... Hold on. Oh, no, they're in here. They're in here. Yeah, here they are. Someone gave me 64 wheat clippings that have growth 10, gain 10, and strength 10, which I was happy to take, because like I said, we can get them really easily. All we have to do is it's just grinding. You know, I have to stand here with the watering can and just wait until I get them up to 10, 10, 10, which is really not something that I want to do. And so I happily accepted the wheat seeds that were already at 10, 10, 10. And so now we can go ahead and start to use those wheat clippings to plant down a bunch of wheat. And that's going to help us a lot when it comes to fueling the the diesel generator. Somebody in chat said, "Wow, Cheetah XD." Yeah, you got me. You got me. Oh, flipping heck. I mean, unless you guys want more, like another 3 hours of just, you know, this, I can do that. You know, I'm going to have to do it anyway for a lot of these seeds. I can do it live on stream if you want. We can just sit here, just you and me together with the watering can. You know, those particle effects, probably ruining the Twitch bitrate, going to town. What a life. What a stream. Yeah, why would we not want that? Heck yeah, 3 hours of watching plants grow. That's just like barely one step above watching paint dry, right? You know, you got watching paint dry, then just above that. I mean, watching paint dry, I think it takes longer to watch plants grow, like IRL especially. You know, if you try and watch some wheat grow IRL, it's gonna take forever. Turn it into ASMR while you're doing it. Add some like light water sounds in the background, and then just like the wind and the wheat. Yeah, and then I can get real close and talk. I don't know what ASMR. I don't watch ASMR, so I'd be terrible at that. But we could try. Probably not something I'm gonna do. Did they all just activate at once? They did. Flipping heck. Also, oh gosh, we're gonna have to get more. Flipping heck. We need more water. We need more water. I do want to set up a little bit of a wheat thing going here, because I would like to have a bit of a reserve of wheat ready for when we actually have the diesel generator. I don't want to get the diesel generator and then start on that. Hold on. When did grass get here? Why is it becoming grass? I mean, actually, that's not a bad thing at all. Hold on then. So we've got a 9x9 here full of redstone. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got an 8x9, a 9x9, then another 8x9. We could probably split this into like 9 sections, right? So we can have 9 different squares inside of this one big square. You know what? I'm probably going to leave this here, actually. I'm going to actually encourage it, you know, if we do this, we could spread this grass really quickly, and this is going to be our mob spawning platform. For the time being, our passive mob spawning platform. That is hopefully going to be our key to getting, like, cows, chickens, sheep, and pigs. Because we have had the worst luck when it comes to all of those things. We do have a platform over there, but it's like the world's smallest platform. I really like this color of green. This is really nice. What biome are we in? Forest. And then you come over here and it's like extreme hills. The grass, look how pale it looks. It's so lush and green over here. I love it. I love it. Is rainbow bacon in this pack? If so, make it. It is indeed. And actually, if I was to quickly send some stuff back via the magic of this chest real quick, like all of this stuff here and then like all of this stuff here, and I was to open up my golden mega folding and then open up one of these letters like this one, would you look at that? We got ourselves some epic bacon. We got some rainbow bacon. I don't know if that's what you're on about. I assume it was, and I'm assuming there's not actually something called rainbow bacon, although it would not surprise me. Rainbow smoke, rainbow curry, rainbow flour. What's the rainbow curry made of? Apparently does not have a recipe. Fantastic. All right. Well, We do have some epic bacon, although we don't need it because of the fact that right now we've got ourselves a helmet, I think it is. Yeah, food saturation. When equipped, fills hunger when half empty. So as soon as our hunger gets down to half or lower, it will then just go ahead and feed us. It will fill up our saturation. So we don't really need to have it on us or use it at all, which is why we haven't been eating in quite some time here, which makes that actually probably my favorite item in the game. It's one of my pet peeves in Minecraft. I don't hate, but I'm not a huge fan of the hunger mechanic. And any chance I get, I love just kind of outsourcing it, letting something else do it. I love the auto feeder mod. It just adds a block and you just pump food into it. I don't mind the food mechanic. I don't mind, planting food and doing the farming stuff and automating the production of things like the epic bacon. But having to eat every couple of minutes, it just seems tedious. And so I really do like the auto feeder mod, like I said, where you can just pump food into it. And then if you're within a 17 by 17 area of it, it just feeds you. So you just get the food, which is really my cup of tea. Is our chest already full, or is this just real slow? It's neither of those things. We didn't put in the upgrade. There we go. So now it should start to go ahead and yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's taking down all the crops. It's harvesting them all. It's putting them all in this chest. Oh, it's brilliant. Apparently we've got earth essence somewhere in there. Brilliant. That's just what I wanted. Nether seeds. I thought these were all nether seeds, but apparently I put earth essence in there somewhere, which was not my intention whatsoever. Let me quickly finish up this little bit of grass spreading here. I know a way to get crops faster. Do you want to know it? Yeah, sure. Fire away. If you've got a nice and easy way to do it. If it's make a condenser, then no, I don't want to know it. If it's an easy-ish way, then sure. Just somebody said don't tell him. Oh wow. You don't want to tell me the secret to growing things faster? You want to make me guess? Fertilized soil is apparently the answer. Fertilized soil. Yeah, so there's Mine Factory Reloaded fertilized soil, actually, and then random things fertilized dirt. I've played with the one from random things before. I don't think I've used the one from fertile. That's fertile, and that's fertilized. Which one of these is better, chat? And are any of these worth the time of day? Is the question. Time block works wonders, but that's more late game. Yeah, I've seen the recipe for the time block. That thing is crazy. So there is something called the imaginary time block, which is this guy over here, which basically rapidly increases the tick rate around it, so you can make things go ridiculously fast. First of all, you'll notice that it has the growth pulses in it, and not just 5 minutes ago, I showed you the recipe for the growth pulser and just kind of died a little bit on the inside. And so to make the imaginary time block, you need 4 growth pulses, some liquid sunshine, which apparently, how is this made? We need glowstone as well as a sunflower and some fire water, which is redstone, blaze powder, and hooch, which is sugar. I think you can use gunpowder here as well, maybe apples and water. So that's not too bad. But then you need a quibbit cluster level 5, which requires some quibbit clusters level 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's a lot of steel with some iron casing and some quibbit crystals, which again, you guessed it, require those PRC LX300 logic expansion cards. Oh my goodness, I die a little bit on the inside every time I see a recipe like that. It just kills my morale, my inner soul, my Minecraft spirit just takes -1 HP. Oh, flipping heck, that is going to be quite the setup to get one of those going. But hopefully, we will manage to get one. We will persevere. Not promising we will get one, but hopefully we will. Growth pulses can come from loot banks. Got 12 of them really early game. That is actually super cool. I wonder if we have any. Actually, now that you say that, I guess I should probably just go this way. We might have gotten one. I don't think that we do have one. No, we don't. But we do have a lot of loot banks now, though. If we come over here, I say a lot. We've got a couple of loot bags at least. We've got 0 in there, which is just fantastic. But those... Oh, it's not pulling out? Hold on. Hold on. We've got a bunch of legendary loot bags in there, but they're not being pulled to here for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but we also have a couple over here. We've got 48 legendary loot bags in there, as well as all of these ones. We should probably actually automate this, and we can do that fairly easily, actually, now I say that. If we come back over here and get ourselves an autonomous activator, if we just have that legendary reward bag, right-click onto a chest, it will automatically dump all of the stuff within the legendary reward bag into the chest for us. And I don't think that the autonomous activator is all that tricky to make. I say that, but then it's Kappa mode. It's Kappa mode, so of course it's not easy to make. What were you thinking, Isaac, you fool? Oh my goodness. Okay. So for this, we need a copper chest, a piston, 2 redstone. It's really just a diamond. It's not that hard. I guess I over-exaggerated there. We've already got the 2 golden gears. So actually, 2 diamond gears, super easy. Here we go. 1, 2. We'll grab those real easily here. All right, we've got ourselves a golden mega folding. I have a couple of extra energy conduits in my inventory here. If I grab a chest, we'll grab one of these iron chests just because we've got it lying around. We can go ahead and we should be able to start getting those golden bags of, those golden loot bags, legendary loot bags even, into this chest here. We can start to kind of automatically open those up. So, where should I put this is a good question. I might just have it for now kind of sat off to the side here. Like if we do something like this, I'll just kind of pull this over, you know, and then bring this up. And then if we just do something like, oh gosh, if we just do something like this and this, we should really automate it at some point. But for the time being, we can just go ahead and like grab all of these loot bags and then just kind of put them into here. This is already set to right click, and so if I do that, it should, oh, we have to make it sneak, by the way. So right now, it's not sneaking. If I click on this, it is now sneaking. So it's going to shift, it's going to do this. Shift right click onto here, and that's going to put the stuff in there. And so all I have to do is just put these inside of the autonomous activator, and they're going to get automatically opened for me. And so all I have to do after that is actually just go and look in the chest, and all my stuff will already be there, and that is fantastic. Make a loot recycler. Is that what allows us to make more loot bags? Because people have told me about the loot recycler, and every time I feel like the loot recycler is a way to like get rid of excess loot, which it might be. Can somebody explain to me what the loot recycler does? And we might end up making one. Are we getting anything good out of this? It's full. Okay. The diamonds are nice. The obsidian's nice. We, of course, got more icosahedrons and more chance cubes. We should probably start to save these a little bit now. We can open the chance cubes if we want, but the icosahedrons, especially, are used for those crafting recipes that we just saw. If I show you the chaotic ingot again, or just anything kind of along those lines, the chaos ingots, to make the chaos catalyst, we need to make the infinity catalyst, which does require an icosahedron. And so if we want to get a few of these, which as you can see, we are going to need if we want to make stuff like the chaos ingot, we need like, what, 3, 6, 7, 8 of these chaos catalysts, each of which require an infinity catalyst, and these are used in quite a few recipes as well. And so we are going to need a few of those, and so we probably will start keeping them just to be on the safe side here. It uses excess loot to make loot bags. Okay, so it does kind of recycle loot. It does. Who would have thought? It does what it says in the freaking name. And so we can put this stuff back into loot bags. Is that how that works? We can like put this stuff into a machine and it will make more loot bags for us? Maybe? Is that how that works? Yeah, it gives you more loot bags. The loot recycler lets you recycle all those useless bows and golden boots you get from the mob farm. Really? Really? Okay, hold on then. Hold on. How expensive? A, do we have one? We don't. B, is it easy to make one? Loot recycler. C, before we do that, flipping, just to show up whoever said it in the Twitch chat, let me make an anvil here real quick to actually get this done. So here we go. Hopefully the recipe for the anvil has not changed. I do not think that it has. It hasn't. Let me go ahead and hit this new like wiggly line key that I figured out all by myself. That is a lie, chat told me. Only items from loot bags? Is that true? We can only use items from loot bags to make more loot bags? But just basic loot bags? So that's not too big of a problem because we can pump those basic loot bags into our compactor here. Right now we've got this compactor which will turn the common loot bags up to legendary loot bags. So, you know, you put 4 of them in or 9 of them or however many you need and it'll make the next tier and it'll keep looping until it gets to legendary. And so it doesn't really matter too much if it makes the basic tier. But here we go. We have an anvil. I will put this down, I guess, like right here for now. And so, this bag is the receive bag, I think. And this bag is the... Oh, no, this bag's the send bag. So if we want to send stuff back, it's this bag. And then this bag is the receive bag, right? No? Hold... Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So this one, let me rename this. It's going to be called Receive. Boom. I was going to say, do we just dupe that? And then this one is going to be called Send. You know what? Send. With 3 exclamation points. Okay, yeah, perfect. So that one's Send, and this one's Receive. Is that correct? It is correct. And I kind of want to rename this one now, because I've given the other one Receive. With 3 exclamation points. We don't have the we don't have the levels to do it. Alright, well this one's just called Receive. This one's called Send! With 3 exclamation points after it. Oh, flipping heck. Finally, since the beginning of the stream, we got it done though. We finally got, look, it says send and it says receive. I now know without a shadow of a doubt which one we need to send stuff and to receive stuff. It's great.